We're going to look at converting measurements now. We're going to start with customary units, and then we are going to go to metric. Now, students are required, because we are learning about ratios, to set up a ratio, meaning we're going to set up a table. I call this the tic-tac-toe method. The fancy word is dimensional analysis. The reason that I am asking students to use this is not only because they need to prove that they understand ratios and how to set them up, but because this is going to become something they're going to need when they get into upper sciences and math. And so we want to practice it now with the smaller numbers so that when they get to these upper level courses, they will be able to do the problems. So in this problem, I'm going to start with, let's use this one, 2,640 yards. Okay, so we always put what we are starting with in the first spot. We are going to put what we want to finish with on the other side. And I want to go to miles. Okay. Now, I'm trying to end up with miles, so what I need to do is get rid of yards. So I'm going to put them in the denominator because that way they will cancel out. This also tells me where my conversion rate goes. So I know that 1 mile equals 1,760 yards. Students do have a list of all these measurements in both their binder and their composition book, and they'll be able to use it on the test. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 1,760 yards, and since it's yards, it goes down here, and the 1 mile, it goes up here. Now, when they are next to each other, whether on the top or the bottom, we will multiply. 2,640 times 1 is 2,640. Now, this is a fraction. There's the numerator, there's the denominator. So that means the 1,760 goes on the bottom. And we know that the fraction bar means we're going to divide. So when I divide this, I am going to take 2,640 and I'm going to divide it by 1,760 and I get 1.5. I need to be very careful that I find what I'm supposed to be ending with and make sure I do include the units. Okay, so that is 1.5 miles. We are also working with metric. We're going to do it exactly the same way. Okay, so for a metric problem, let's look at, we'll do 200, actually, let's not do that one, hold on. We're going to do 2 5/10 kilograms, okay, and I want to go to grams. That's what I'm solving for. So this is what I've been given to start with. This is what I want to end with. I'm trying to get rid, I want to keep the grams, so I'm trying to get rid of the kilograms. So I'm going to put these here so that they will cross out. Now, I know that 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams. Yes, I know many students can do this in their head, but they are asked to set up these ratios and to be able to use the dimensional analysis method. So we're going to put the 1,000 with the grams and the 1 with the kilogram. When they're next to each other, we're going to multiply. So we have 2.5 times 1,000, but this is powers of 10. There are 3 zeros. We're multiplying, so we're going to get bigger. So I'm going to take my 2.5, and I'm just moving the decimal 1, 2, 3 times. And I would fill in with the zeros. So that gives me an answer of 2,500 grams. Okay. There are more resources online that you can continue to practice with. And I hope this helps.